coffees had nearly melted, the half-filled cups slick with condensation. Priya's eyes were closed, her face bathed in peachy light. She'd used my actual name, which meant she was thinking serious thoughts. Otherwise, I'd be Xana Banana, or Prescription Xanax, or Alexander Zamilton. "What?" I said, dunking my wand into the suds. She made a visor with her hands and looked at me. "Before my mom got married, she had your mom down as the person who would get me if something ever happened." I unpursed my lips just before the bubble broke. "I didn't know that." I staked the bottle into the sand and brushed my hands clean. "Would I have gone to you guys if something happened to my parents?" I felt terrible before she even said it. "Doubt it. You have a whole family." She flipped onto her stomach. "It's so wild to think about. We would have been like sisters." I sprawled out beside her. "We are like sisters." She hadn't quite been her chipper self all day, but I believed her when she smiled and said, "True." She bent down to take a sip without moving her cup. "I guess all roads lead to us." "Alejandra?" I'm still lost in the picture, in that day at the lake when someone clears her throat. "Alejandra." I don't recognize my Spanish name at first. Then I glanced down at the Sharpied name tag emblazoned across my chest. Senora O'Connell is standing over me, her eyes on the cell phone resting not so subtly against the frayed hem of my denim shorts. I steal a final glance at those happy, sunlit to-go cups on the screen. "Sorry," I say, the word slow to arrive. I slip the phone into my backpack. "I mean, lo siento." Senora O'Connell lets out a clipped breath as if determined to stay positive. At the whiteboard, she begins scribbling in bright green loops, her ponytail bobbling along as she talks, each orange strand practically screaming, "We're Irish, and no, this is not our first language." I can't say her accent is all that good, the vowels dull, consonants soggy. I feel bad for her, though. She's new and no one's really paying attention. Sky and Ying, fellow soccer girls, are whispering in front of me, while Eddie Hayes, resident idiot, has formed a pillow with his hands at the next desk over, not even trying to hide his plans to nap. I guess this year I might as well be new myself. My older friends have graduated, and Priya, well, it's going to be a long year. I'm still observing Eddie, mildly impressed by the boldness of his sleep, when he pops up. "Hey, Zan," he says, as if suddenly confused. "Where's your other half?" The words sting. "She moved," I tell him under my breath. Senora O'Connell turns around, the Spanish trailing off. She surveys the room and glances at the clock, still 10 minutes before the bell. "Oh, whatever," she sighs, her shoulders slumping with the sweet relief of English. She nods to a kid up front and holds out a stack of papers. "Pass these back, will you?" Hello?" When I look up, a boy is standing in the doorway, all legs and sunken chest, his grown-out blonde hair swept back into a short knot. He takes a step inside the room. "I think I'm supposed to be in this class. I was in AP by mistake, and it was over my head." His eyes settle on Eddie, who has since resumed his nap. "This seems more my speed." La Señora tucks the flaps of her cardigan around herself. "I'm going to choose not to take that personally. But hey." She finds a sheet of labels on her desk. "Bienvenido," she pronounces, a dry erase marker flying from her hand as she slaps a name tag on his shirt pocket. I find myself mirroring the boy's curling lips as amusement flits across his face. "Gracias." He bends down to grab the marker from the floor and catches me watching him. I don't look away, and for a moment, he doesn't either. "I think you dropped this," he says, returning the marker to our teacher. La Señora studies him a moment through narrowed eyes. "You're one of the nice ones, aren't you? Please tell me you're one of the nice ones." The boy smiles. "I'm one of the nice ones." "Manny, where are my buffalo wraps?" It looks like a head of purple cabbage has exploded at the salad station.